One cold winter day, a little girl and her father arrived in London. Sarah Crewe was 7 years old. She had long black hair and green eyes. She was from a rich family. She came here with her father, Lab Crewe, from India to study in London. But he had to go back to work in India. Lab Crewe was not happy. He loved his little Sarah very much. So he did not want to be without her, because Sarah's mother was dead, and Sarah was his only child. They arrived at Miss Minchin's school for girls. Miss Minchin was a tall woman in a black dress. She looked at Sarah, and then she gave a very big smile. Miss Minchin liked girls with rich fathers. Before Mr. Crewe left London, he and Sarah went to the shop. Mr. Crewe bought many expensive things for his daughter. When Mr. Crewe left London, he was very sad. Sarah was very sad too, but she did not cry. Sarah soon made new friends in the school. Ermengarde was Sarah's best friend. She was not clever, but she was a good child. Sarah often helped Ermengarde with her lessons, but not everybody was Sarah's friend. Before Sarah came, Lavinia was the richest and the most important girl in the school. One day, Sarah came into her bedroom, and there was Becky, servant in school. Becky was afraid that Sarah would tell Miss Minchin. But Sarah did do that. She was kind and friendly to Becky. And soon, they became friends. 3 years later, Sarah received a letter from her father, saying that he found diamond mines in which there are thousands of diamonds. Everybody in school was very pleased for Sarah, but not Lavinia. On Sarah's birthday, there was a big party. The party was really expensive. Uh-oh, that afternoon, Miss Minchin's lawyer visited the school to tell Miss Minchin about Lab Crewe death. Miss Minchin was very angry and wanted to put Sarah out in the street. But the lawyer offered his opinion about working instead. Miss Minchin told Sarah to wear black dress, and she had let her know bad news about father's death. And Sarah had to work as a servant for food and place to sleep. Sarah's new life was very hard. The first night in the attic was very long. She worked every day, from early in the morning to the late at night. Lavinia was pleased. Ermengarde was very unhappy when she saw Sarah in the school. Sarah walked past her and did not speak. She went to the attic to tell Sarah she was away her friend. And Sarah felt very happy. One night, 2 or 3 weeks later, Becky came into Sarah's room. "Oh, miss," she was really excited. "An Indian gentleman is moving from India into the house next door." "How do you know all this?" "I know this from the kitchen girl at Mr. Carmichael's house. Mr. Carmichael is the Indian gentleman's lawyer." Then, one evening, Sarah was in her attic when she heard a noise on the roof. There was a small monkey at the open window, and at the next window, she saw an Indian Lascar, Ramdas, monkey's owner. She gazed across the roof to take the monkey back home. The Indian gentleman, Mr. Carriford, he was actually Lab Crewe's friend. He ran away because of illness. He felt sorry for Lab. He wants to find Love's daughter and take care of her. Winter came. Seven girls had a hard time with cold weather. One day, Sarah found a sick pen in the snow, and she bought some hot new bread with it. Then she saw a child by the door of the shop. The child looked hungrier than her, so she gave her bread to the child. When Sarah got back to the school, Miss Minchin was really angry with her. When Sarah met Lavinia, she always spoke scarcely.
Princess Sarah in her old dress and her dirty shoe. I must be brave. A princess is always brave, so I must be too.
One night, a week later, a man cat brought a cake from home and gave some to Sarah and Becky when they began to eat. Suddenly, they stopped it. They hear a noise of feet on the stair. Go back to your room, a man cat. Then she looked at Sarah. And tomorrow, there's no breakfast, no dinner, and no tea for you. Remember that. Mr. Carriford asked Ramdas about the servant girl next door. Can we do something for her? I can help her. I can get it through her attic window. The next night, Sarah woke up and found that there were clothes, food, and many wonderful things in her room. She felt as if this thing were magic, and the magic happened here in attic every day. When Sarah came into the schoolroom, she looked happy and well. Miss Minchin could not understand it. She wanted to see an unhappy face and eyes from crying. One night, she found a monkey from the next door out the window, so she took it to stay in her room for the night. On the other side, Mr. Carmichael was looking for Love's daughter, but he still didn't find her. Mr. Carriford was so sad. In the morning, Sarah came to return the monkey to Mr. Carriford, and they had a conversation. Then we found that she was Love's daughter. Sarah was confused at first. Mr. Carmichael told the true story to Sarah, and the story ended happily. Mr. Carriford was very angry with what Miss Minchin did to Sarah. Sarah came to live in Mr. Carriford's house. Becky came to this house too. She was Sarah's servant, and she was very happy. A man guard often came to visit Sarah, and Sarah helped her with her school lessons. It's true, there were diamond mines. There were millions and millions of diamonds in the mines, and half of them are Sarah's. Wow, she is a princess now.